Wake up! Columbus, this is your show, bringing you the newest, hottest artists in the city, comedians, and trending topics. This is Breaking Ground! Breaking Ground! Breaking Ground! One of the hottest up-and-coming DJs in the city. Swamp Thing DJ! DJ Swamp Thing. Breaking Ground! And of course, keeping you in touch with the city. The always class. Tiffany! Yeah. Breaking Ground! Breaking Ground!
Yo, that's right. You heard it, man. It's Breaking Ground Radio, man. It's Thursday. Time now 6 after the hour. I was trying to turn it off before he came back, but he got me. There we go. So what's up, Columbus, man? You already know what time it is, man. It is Breaking Ground Radio, the summer edition. I am really excited about today because there's a lot going on. Today. We have a lot of guests popping off today. We have a special announcement or two that's popping off today. It is just one of those days that we're so excited. Tiffany's walking around like she's a kid in a candy store. I mean, it is just it is just going down.
Oh, look, everything looks so nice.
It is just going all the way down here on Breaking Ground Radio. You know what I mean? So Tiffany, what's up?
Hey, I'm
What's good? I feel like I haven't seen you in like 2 months.
I know, it's been a really long time.
It has. Between the break.
It's been a crazy month.
It has.
Graduations and recitals.
Yes.
And birthdays.
Now we're burning up 90 degree weather in
jam.
spring. Right.
It like spring was like today. No, it's summer actually. And I took my kids out yesterday for like 5 minutes, and we're at the park, and they're like, "It's so hot."
You know what?
And I was
I'm
like,
coming
"Really?
back. Right.
We're not. We're gonna be here for 3 hours."
Right.
So.
Right.
Say it again.
Get used to it. Yep. So, just to tease everybody, we have probably 614s, a few of 614s.
I feel like the whole starting lineup is coming.
Dopest comedians stopping by later on. We got Mr. Raven Capone saying what's up. We got man, what else we got today? We got the homie Carnage Body Bag. Let me tell you real quick about Carnage.
I don't think people know how dope he is.
I don't think people know how dope he is, and I don't think how people know how much that us and him been rocking together for so long. We broke his record, Bags, maybe 4 months ago or something like that. Now the album dropped, Ready for War. I done had him on the MidwestFleetDJs.com, did an article on him. He's been on the phone with us. Now he's traveling from Cleveland with his family to come holler at us today. I mean, that's huge. That is definitely huge. So he should be pulling up here. Hopefully, if you're listening, man, make sure you continue that drive safe. And when we come back from this Breaking Ground song from our first track, we got Noni Knows in the building. She's going to talk about her Black networking event that is coming up next. Is it next weekend already? It is, isn't it? The 9th?
Yeah.
Saturday. So we're gonna be hollering at her as well, so that everybody can understand what it is and what they can benefit from it. That's coming up, because I definitely think it's gonna be a great opportunity for us young African American entrepreneurs to get together and network and try to get some business done together. And then I don't know how much we're gonna get through, but there's a lot of news, Tiffany, a lot to talk about. It's crazy.
Like with all our guests, I don't know what we're gonna get to talk about, but there's so much going on. Like from Roseanne, that craziness, Morgan Freeman, for real. Like I feel like everybody's really like. I don't believe hashtag it. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm like, but I hope this isn't one of those things where we love our legacy, so therefore we dismiss behavior. Man,
yeah. What else? We got the Drake and Pusha joint.
Oh, what is that about?
I like that. I'm just going to put that on the line right now. Wait, I like that.
All the memes with the lady popping up in the pictures for calling the cops on Black people. Yes.
Yeah. So we definitely got a lot to talk about. So when we come back, we're gonna drop just one song from the homie Hot Boy Turk. If y'all don't know who Hot Boy Turk is, do your research. One of the original Hot Boys back in the day from the NO. He's got a new one. He got got with Baby.
Y'all know how he feels about his hometown.
You know how I feel about it.
You know what I'm saying? He loves it. He loves it, guys.
You know what I mean? So anything come out of there, you know, I'm busting it. And then we will talk to Noni and get with her to find out how this Black networking opportunity is going to benefit you. All right? So hang with us. Breaking Ground Radio. It's Thursday. You know it's what mainstream and local collab. It is going down. DJ Swamp Thing, Tiffany L. Let's go.
If you hate, I want all the money. Blew a big face. I want all the money. Beat all of my cases. I want all the money. You know I'm chasing. I want all the money. If you hate it, I want all the money. Yeah, I'm talking plenty cash. They say I'm making funny. Yeah, I'm just chasing bang. All these blue hundreds on me. Dang, I'm crippin'. I keep my toolie on me. I won't let them catch me slipping on that good codeine. I drank it, I don't sip it. Went to sleep, had a dream, woke up right hand itching. They said ain't about $1. I pay for my attention. I don't got no holler, you can't get a mention. I'm grinding. If I don't, then I'ma miss it. I used to be broke, you know I had to fix it. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 digits. Ain't nobody gave me shit. I had to get out there and get it. Wait, I want all the money. Blew a big face. I want all the money. Beat all of my cases. I want all the money. You know I'm chasing. I want all the money. If you hate, I want all the money. Blew a big face. I want all the money. Beat all of my cases. I want all the money. You know I'm chasing. I want all the money. If you hate,
I want all the money. Spin the bin with the on me. I want all the money. Go to popping all them. What they talking about? It minds. All about the cash, doing time, so we run it on a big paper. Never fake and do it, cause we got the caper. Never see me fall off. Been faking, everybody talking shit. No, ain't about the paper. Talking shit. I been making paper, third wall, soldier to the day. With them high rollers, high weasel, no. Playing with the plan. Then they got to go all about the money. Your old head taught me.
I want all the money. Blew a big face. I want all the money. Beat all of my cases. I want all the money. You know I'm chasing. I want all the money. If you hate, I want all the money. Blew a big face. I want all the money. Beat all of my cases. I want all the money. You know I'm chasing. I want all the money. If you hating, I want them crib dollars, yeah. All this money bringing up the power, I swear. 8,760 hours a year. Mad at me, I don't wanna holler. I'm trying to get my roll on like the big time. Doing donuts in the lamb, got on big time. Look at a lottery ticket. I want all the money, gotta go get it. I set trends, I don't follow them. Another friend got a skin dip. Wait, hold up, slow it down. I'm on it loud and I straight out the pound. I'm from uptown, we young, ain't it wild. Hit the strip club, throw about 100 down. Hold up, I want all the money. Blew a big face. I want all the money. Beat all of my cases. I want all the money. You know I'm chasing. I want all the money. If you hate, I want all the money. Blew a big face. I want all the money. Beat all of my cases. I want all the money. You know I'm chasing. I want all the money. If you hating.
Breaking Ground Radio, we are back with local and mainstream collab. Your boy DJ Swamp Thing, Tiffany L in the building, Whitney Chanel in the building, Noni Knowles in the building. And I know I was supposed to, you know what? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait that 15 minutes. I ain't gonna say it yet. I'm excited. That's all that is. I'm gonna wait. So we have. I met. Was that the first time we met at Barbara's thing? Because I feel like I've seen you before, but but we never really like met.
Yeah, you DJ the Curtis's event.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
On my venue.
So now she has with Straight Up Radio. Let me make sure I get that correct as well. Mm-hmm. They weren't able to be here, so shouts out to that crew as well. and they have something popping off right here in the station, 3rd floor, 315. Next weekend, June 9th.
Yep.
Is that a Saturday?
Yes.
Okay. So next Saturday is going down. So everybody, you over there, Tiff, for now?
Yeah.
All right, make sure I got your mic up.
I got you.
Cool.
Oh, sure.
So Noni, what's up?
What's going on?
What's happening? Thank you for stopping by and sharing this info with everybody. We really appreciate
for sure. I want to make sure everybody, has the opportunity at least to be a part of it.
Absolutely.
This won't be the first, the last one.
Okay.
We'll be doing this. Try to do it on a regular basis.
Okay. So let everybody. I mean, what are we talking about? Tell everybody
we
what this
are
is.
hosting a Support Black Business rally.
Okay.
For our entrepreneurs out there.
Mm-hmm.
And we're coming back with the Black pages. And I mean, it was a thing before, but it kind of got, I don't know what happened to it, but we're bringing it back. Mm-hmm. So basically, it's just a directory of small businesses in our community, and just so that we can start supporting each other more.
Absolutely.
As a whole, and no more excuses, because one of the biggest things I hear is, I don't know where it is, or I don't know where, I don't know where it's at. I don't know where to go. So we're going to put it all in one spot so you can just go and look. And
so is the idea for it to be Columbus local, or do you mean Ohio local?
Well, right now we're just focusing on Columbus because it's just the three of us that have come together to do this. So, I mean, as we're looking for support and, to collaborate in any ways that we can and grow it bigger and bigger, eventually Ohio, national, the way that it was before.
No doubt.
We had, the Black Wall Street and all that popping off at one time. So we're just trying to start that back up.
Nice.
On a positive note.
So the best way for somebody who has a business in Columbus to be a part of the registry is to come to the event, or do they just contact you and then give you money and then their business gets added, or how does that work?
Yes. So we are still taking registrations right now. If you would like to be a vendor or display your business at the event, and you can register or send your contact info to ggemarketing215@gmail.com. Just send us your info. We'll send you a registration form. We'll meet up with you. Whatever we got to do, we'll do it to get you on board. And so register. We have different options for general registration, 25, vendor table, 75, sponsorship is 100, and everybody gets listed in the Black pages. Nice. It's you also will get a copy of the magazine. Nice. And get to display your goods.
Nice.
For everyone to know, and show your location, where you'll be, and a networking event. We got to get familiar.
Absolutely. Why for those who, because I think it's pretty obvious, and I think Tiffany would say the same, but why do you think something like this is so important, especially for a city like this where there's so much going on, there's so much talent, there's so many people doing that have businesses, small businesses, mom and pop shops, most of them, or a lot of them, happen to be African American. So why is something like this very important right now?
I think it's a very important period because, for me, what I've noticed in Columbus particular is we don't really come together enough. I travel back and forth from Atlanta a lot, and just seeing the community out there and coming, it's almost like pulling teeth with the support. So it's kind of like, and I think that's just like a uncomfortable, like we're uncomfortable, we don't know how, we haven't stepped out of that box to try either. So, and I feel like the more we start to work with each other, the more, we'll realize like, it's not that bad, and I think it's just a unconscious fear that we've been programmed to feel like we can't come together.
Now, did this first come up? I know you said that it was a thing before, and now you guys are re-kicking it off. But like, did this come out of like all of the shootings and police brutality as of late being more broadcast on social media and the news, and of course we have the whole Kaepernick NFL situation where they're shutting voices down or attempting to. was it like a couple of Black businesses decided like, hey man, like we need to put it in a book so people know? Because I remember at one point there was like a list of like restaurants and different things circulating like through people's Facebook Messenger.
There was a huge,
or how did this go about? I guess
the Black Wall Street was a huge thing, you know. And a lot of people are not familiar with it because it was one of those things in history that was also covered up because it was pretty much bombed and destroyed, you know. But we had our own banks, our own grocery stores, our own, you know, stock markets, our own community that we were building at one point in time. And so for me as a business owner myself, I'm a caterer and a chef. I do holistic conscious eating, meal prepping, stuff like that. So for me, it was just more so my experience as a business owner and just seeing the difference, the lack of support, you know, the like impossible standards, you know what I mean? So, and actually, one of my homies, his name on Instagram is GGE Rex. He came to me like, I want to do the Black pages. I want to get it started and put it back out there. And so we just came together like, yeah, I'm down. Let's do it. I mean, somebody has to start somewhere.
Yep. No, absolutely.
Yeah. And I'm just one of those people that I'd rather do something about it than talk about it, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Absolutely. Definitely. Now, here, I'm sorry, Swampy.
No, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, a couple questions. One, now, as far as it being the Black pages, is it something that's going to come out, I guess, every couple of months, like regularly with new additions, but keep all the same ones? Or is it something that's going to, like, how's that going to work? Do you know?
Well, the long-term goal for it would be to transfer it into an app so that it, less hassle.
Absolutely.
Go through your phone because we're technology now.
Right.
But to do that, everything costs, app designing costs crazy money and stuff like that. So we started with the magazine just for to help raise the funding and also awareness at the same time.
Absolutely.
To eventually be able to create the app. So that's pretty much where we're at with that. And based on how many supporters and people that are interested in it actually will decide whether or not we have it like annually, monthly, every 6 months.
Gotcha.
It just depends on the response,
Absolutely.
So we're seeing how this first one goes, and depending on the response and the support and the feedback, we'll move from there. I mean, it's definitely something that's not going to stop, but we do have to move our steps accordingly.
Now, at the networking event, are there going to be, I don't know, kind of like a discussion to discuss some of those points that you made as far as supporting each other's businesses and like not being shy and those impossible standards of, well, if I'm gonna spend my money here, they better ... Like when we know that we don't give those same standards and expectations to McDonald's or Raising Cane's or blah, 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 Macy's, anything.
Right.
And like we will be mad for that day and then maybe even Facebook rants about it, but then we'll go right back like, well, that's my favorite store. I can only get my favorite jeans at this store. So this, that, and the third. And like, is there going to be like some sort of discussion where people can talk about those things? Because I think I know myself, and I know Swamp can say this too, that we've seen that on Facebook, that be a dialogue many times.
Yeah.
Like I want, my own to support me, but at the same time, why does that mean that you think that you can get a discount? Like you don't go to anybody else and get a discount. But at the same time, on the flip side, as a consumer, I think sometimes like because I'm giving my money to you versus them, and I'm telling my girlfriend and I'm telling her girlfriend and blah, 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 I'm driving you business. So therefore I'm like, well, because I'm a repeat customer, it's like one of those loyalty kind of programs.
Right.
Now, I would never actually say that, but I think eventually that's how people start to feel. What do you think about that? And what do you think about like how to get that across to people, I guess?
I mean, as far as the loyalty customer thing goes, I feel like that's one of those impossible standards that are, within our community. Like, it's like, oh, I'm gonna support you, but you owe me, some more nuggets or you know what I mean, like
some type of promotion
in
or something.
in the end. But it's like, but you don't go anywhere else expecting no loyalty points. You know what I mean? Like you don't go to McDonald's and say, I buy sweet tea from you guys every single day, I should get one for free.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, why do we put that on us?
Well, I guess just to play devil's advocate a little bit, like, you know, if I keep going to Speedway on my 6th coffee, my coffee is free, you know, just that one. And then, you know, I build it back up. So I think that sometimes seeps into the mind of like, well, if I use my Starbucks card so many times, I get a, you know, you know, if I go to Kroger so many times, I do get free coupons in the mail for that same cheese I always buy.
But if you buy 6 coffees from a Black-owned restaurant, maybe they can become a franchise and be able to give you that.
Absolutely. So I think I think that's why that kind of discussion needs to be had at something like this, because it is something that reoccurs and it feels painful to both the business owner and the people trying to support, like, you know, on each side. And I think maybe if there was more of a conversation about that, maybe there would be less friction when it comes to that topic.
Communicate, and that's, you know, that's the whole point. You know, just to give the experience that we, you know, this is something that can be done. We can come together, you know, and it could be beneficial. We can, you know, and your light doesn't dim my light,
right?
You know, and I feel like that's a stigma that keeps us from working with each other, because it's like, I can't share because, you know, your light gonna dim mine, or you know, I don't want to. Money gets printed every day.
Exactly.
You know, so it's just like, let's just do what we gotta do.
Let's just do what we gotta do. Yeah. So tell everybody real quick before we go on break, just give everybody the information again, when it's happening, time, place, how they can be a sponsor or be a part of the panel, whatever, anything they need.
Yes, okay. The Black Business Rally will be held on June 9th, this upcoming Saturday from 5 to 9. It will be, you can purchase tickets. You can go through GGE Marketing 215@gmail.com, where you can register. Tickets are $5 now. If you get them at the door, they're $7. And if you're interested in having your logo represented, being a vendor, or just coming and supporting, we would love to have you.
There you have it. Well, I'll definitely be there, DJing.
So I was like,
Swamp is DJing.
I was like, you better be there. You're like, shameless plug.
Right.
Yeah, no, for sure. Big ups to DJ Swamp for even, you know, supporting, for getting on board with us. It's important. And Non-DB Comedy is also hosting. So.
Nice. That's our girl.
We love her.
We love Nandi. So, and shout out to you for doing this. Shout out to you for doing this for the city, for doing this for people. Is definitely something that's needed. And we support stuff like that. You know, we're real big on that. So we definitely support that. So one more time for Noni. Oh, and real quick before we go on break, we got about 30 seconds. Let everybody know about your I don't want to say it wrong because I don't think it's catering, but real quick about that.
I am a holistic and conscious eating nutritionist and coach. So I specialize in vegan, vegetarian, and paleo, healing foods, and natural remedies. So and you can find me at Nani Knows on Instagram and Facebook.
There you have it. When we come back, we got the homie in here, straight off the road from Cleveland, although Columbus is home. Yeah, I mean, Connor's Body Bag is in the building. Definitely a radio show favorite, man. We're going to kick it with him. We're going to get into it with Syndicate the Misfit, brand new joint. Man, check out the sample on this. This is real hip-hop, man. Shout out to this homie, man, for blessing us with this track. We'll be right back, man. Breaking Ground Radio, DJ Swan, Tiffany, we in here, man. Summer Jam, let's go.
Straight from the grain, I be giving you the pain. Straight from the grain, I be giving you the pain. Straight from the grain, I be giving you the pain. Straight from the grain, I be giving you the pain. Straight from the grain, I be giving you the pain. Straight from the grain, I be giving you the pain. Straight from the grain, I be giving you the pain. Straight from the
Straight from the grain, I am flawless. Mind frame lawless. Pardon the way I parked it like cars in garages. Coming from the block of the heartless. If you a target, slug spit flips, I'ma assault ya. Made it from the streets so malicious. Money is tradition, death is consistent. Straight from the block where the bootleg vicious. And revenge sweeter than the hood's Kool-Aid pitcher. It's the raw provider, ball like Allen Iverson. Cause a problem, better learn your algebra. Bruh, you're mad cause my vocals blue. Made it out the projects, that's what you supposed to do. Straight from the murders on the Ave. Dying over drugs while they living for the bag. Straight from the homies on the strip who never wished to live like this. Coming straight from the
grain, I be giving you the pain. Straight from the grain, I be giving you the pain. Straight from the grain, I be giving you the pain. Straight from the grain, I be giving you the pain. Straight from the grain, I be giving you the pain. Straight from the grain, I be giving you the pain. Straight from the grain, I be giving you the pain. Straight from the bang, bang,
anger, known to twist lines of danger. Been the hood, bang. This shit Deodorus and Wranglers. Feel me? How y'all talking in rap? Y'all think the Holocaust was bad? It's just a portion of that. And for the record, I'll be straight from the bricks. You can't even fuck with me, no matter how you spit. They want respect and they wanna be tough guys. So I left the scene with no French. And you get it when doves cry. Who wanted you ain't built like the 90s, baby? In the cut with a Duchess where you find me, baby. Now I'm straight from motherfucking gutter with this. And half guys ain't fucking with this. Stop playing, youngin'. See, I'm straight from the spot where the guns go. Bang, bang. And they let the speakers in their cars go. Bang, bang. See, I'm on top of my shit. But half y'all niggas ain't hotter than this. But if you go against the
grain, I be giving you the pain. Straight from the grain, I be giving you the pain. Straight from the grain, I be giving you the pain. Straight from the grain, I be giving you the pain. Straight from the grain, I be giving you the pain. Straight from the grain, I be giving you the pain. Straight from the grain, I be giving you the pain. Straight from the bang, 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 straight from the
I can cop the coupe, don't do shit for two. All black truck hanging out the roof. Mobbing through the hills, pulled up with my crew. I can cop the coupe, don't do shit for two. Said I'm falling off, but they won't JFK me. Try to be myself, but they won't AKA me. AKA pops out, AKA a problem. AKA don't hold me back, I swear I got 'em. We pulled up in Gucci, drip down in Gabbana. Badass, I wanna only taste some kindness. I need me a side thing, hold the drama. I need me a soldier, he can hold the line. Don't want no drama, ma. We pulled up in that ooh la la. Then backed out in that oh my god. Don't want no drama, ma. Don't want no drama, ma. We pulled up in that ooh la la. And backed out in that oh my god. Don't want no drama, ma. I can cop the coupe, don't do shit for two. All black truck hanging out the roof. Mobbing through the hills, pulled up with my crew. I can cop the coupe, don't do shit for two. I got way too many people, all my niggas equal. If my life was like a movie, I need 50 sequels. I need 60 bad bitches acting like the single. Yeah, then you can still with us, on the middle fingers. Don't want no drama, ma.
I don't want no drama.
We pulled up in that ooh la la.
Ooh la la.
Then backed out in that oh my god.
Oh my god.
Don't want no drama, ma.
I don't want no drama, no.
Don't want no drama, ma.
I don't want no drama.
We pulled up in that ooh la la. Then backed out in that oh my god. Don't want no drama, ma.
All set. Double off phantom. She like the way I'm dripping organic. True. Y'all on my wrist is Titanic. Come ride on this shit like a bandit. Get high on the perky and Xanny. From the bar on the jet to Miami. When the chopper start kicking this damage. Got Patek on her wrist and no panties. Yeah, ain't no drama. In the back of Maybach on coffee. Yeah, iced out summers. Invite your main bitch to a slumber. My money long out there yonder. Yeah, fat ass with a flat stomach. We'll get glad cost a whole 100. The cool fast doing 200.
Don't want no drama, ma.
I don't want no drama.
We pulled up in that ooh la la la. Then backed out in that, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Don't want no drama, ma. Don't want no drama, ma. We pulled up in that, ooh la la. Then backed out in that, oh my God. Don't want no drama, ma. Don't want no. Don't want no drama, ma. Yeah. No. Don't need no. Don't want no. Don't want no.
Breaking Ground Radio, we are back with local and mainstream collab. It's your man, DJ Swamp Thing. Tiffany L in the building, man. We got Noni still here, rocking with us. She ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? I thought she was going to bring some food, but I wasn't that lucky, but it's all right. Next time. Next time. So, up Saturday. Yes, facts. So, up next, we got the homie, man. Trying to figure out why. There we go. Oh, no. Check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Straight off literally straight off the street, straight off the highway. I don't want to say street, that sounds bad. Straight off the highway. You know what I mean? This cat, man, I can't even, you know what I tried to do? I tried to go back to when our first encounter.
Uh-huh.
And I couldn't think. I didn't go back to the DM, which I probably should have did.
Right.
But I was trying to think what was the first interaction? Because this is the first time meeting in person.
Right. Yeah, I know. I know it's been a while though. I think it was probably at least a year ago.
I think so too.
Yeah,
I think so too.
I can't remember what. I think I was promoting my album or something, where I just did a concert here or something, and I was still promoting it.
Okay.
And then you hit me with a follow, and you was trying to come out or something, but then something came up.
Okay.
Because I was at Ruby Tuesdays on campus doing a show up there.
I think you're right. I think you're right with Big Hef. Yes. That yes. Now that's ringing a bell. Right. And for whatever reason, I couldn't make it. But yeah. So
ain't like me a lot yet. That's why.
The trust had to build. That's all.
I get it.
Yeah. But after all that time, man, we definitely, man, I've definitely got a great respect for this guy, man. We, Tiffany and I both have families, so for anybody that does this and puts his family on his back, man, we automatically have respect for. And not only that, but the content and the music is super, super dope. A lot of fans, a lot of people who support this guy, which says a lot in a state that is kind of like we were talking about earlier with Noni, is kind of can be iffy at times.
Right.
You know what I mean? But once I like something, then I'm gonna stick with it and support it all the way. And not only that, but the love has been back and forth. Right. You know what I mean? So we definitely appreciate that. So, ladies and gentlemen, man, album just dropped, Ready for War, Carnage Body Bag in the building. What's happening? What it be like?
Chilling.
Man, I'm excited. I'm sorry. I just am. What's up?
Man, hey, get ready for that game tonight, man. Hey, Cavs in 7.
Hey.
Look, let me. Hey, you know what?
Cavs
you know
7.
what?
Wait,
both of y'all.
Wait, my jersey is in the car. I
See?
started to bring it up, and just so I can be like, oh, but I was like, it ain't really match my outfit, and I was like, maybe for the pictures, they might be a fan. I don't know. I forgot you was coming from Cleveland. This is awesome because yes, I rap real hard. Sorry, this has nothing to do with our interview. I rap. That's all right.
Right, but go with it. Go with it.
I am in every game. Like my kids think I am crazy, and I'm fully talking to the TV.
Yeah.
Like,
my son did the same thing. He's like, Dad, you know they can't hear you, right?
Right.
I was like, but I feel like they can, so that's what
I feel like I'm giving them support.
Like I tell everybody, they won that championship probably because of me. Because I'm like, watch the pick, get the wing guard, set that screen, rebound,
body bag.
Yeah, I was coaching.
No, that's me. I'm like, oh, that's clearly a loose ball foul. Like, and my kids are like, how do you know? And then they'll call it, and I'm like, because I'm good at this.
It's funny.
I love them.
Literally, this has happened more than once. I get on Facebook. and the first feed, especially when the game is on, is Tiffany talking about the Cavs. Then I log on to Instagram, and the first feed is a picture from Carnage about Cleveland. It's crazy. I'm like, damn, I can't get away from it.
Have you seen all the lead up videos that people have been making? Oh my God. I'm amped up. Like, y'all don't even know. Like,
I'm calling it Cavs.
I love my own show, but I'm like, we gotta go because I gotta put my name on, you know what I'm saying? But
so you know what? We'll keep that subject going real quick, and because I've been hearing a lot today in the last few days about people who are upset that the same two teams keep going to the finals.
Haters.
Have you heard that though? Like people are like, yo, can we get Houston? Can we get Boston? Can we get somebody else?
Here's my thing. Game up and be good as us.
They got it. That's what LeBron said.
That's my whole point too. Like you got to earn it, man. It's the league, man. They ain't just gonna give it to you. Like, all right, you got a lot of followers, and they really want you to go this year, so we're just going ahead and let you go. This is your destiny, your legacy, stuff like that. You know what I mean? These people want it, man.
Because I always think about, like, is there a way that, like, they can somehow fix it so that, like those teams, because those are the favorite teams, but like, nobody wanted to see a Celtics Rockets game. How boring and stupid.
Spoken like a true Cleveland fan.
Whatever. Like, nobody, like, anybody got talked to, like, nobody wanted to see that. Everybody wanted to see a rematch. Can we take it back this time? They stole our ring. We need that ring back. LeBron deserves it all because that man, like, literally is like the hardest working dude. Like, he freezes his body so he can go out on the court.
Not argue with that. You just not
that bio-freeze shit, like, that shit is crazy. I never heard of something.
And you know what? I will say this, and I don't want to say I'm a bandwagon, but I have grown to love Cleveland basketball just because I'm not. You're right. You're right. I better. But
that's like not being a Buckeye fan.
Right.
Okay. Like where do you live?
But the man's legacy, because he's from the state. He's from the city.
I got one at Topsail though. I went to the parade.
Did you?
My daughter got the high five. Kyrie, LeBron.
Oh, that's awesome. So
hey, let me tell you what. I got down there at 5:30 in the morning, right? We sitting right on the edge to where we left enough room for the horses to come through, you know, the police and all that. And then come like 20 minutes before it start, there was like 80 people thought they were going to get in front of me. Nah, I turned green on the roof. I said, hold up.
Don't get confused.
I had my daughter on my shoulders. I started shoving her through. And one dude was like, "What's happening?" I said, "What you talking about? Meet me afterwards, bro. Like, I'm right here. Yeah. Right. After the parade, I got you wherever you want." But then come towards the end of the parade, he's like, "Your daughter can stay here for a better view if she wants." So I'm like, I'll be here since 5:30 in the morning. Right. By that time, it was like 5:30 in the afternoon. I'm cranky, bro.
Right.
Come on. Right. I've been out here in this
now that's a fan for real. That's a fan for real.
Yeah, I got the little banners. I got it all, man. About to order.
You ain't with that, Noni?
No.
I'm gonna tell you, know where the door is. I'm just letting you know. I'm just saying, just so you know. I love you, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to save you from that one.
It's crazy down there, man. But yeah, you can definitely tell, like, it's Cleveland Cavs, everything. We don't really mention the Browns too much, though.
No, I know it.
Which is self-explanatory, I think.
Yeah.
The Indians, we pop off on the Indians, you know, because they doing their thing.
Yeah.
But the Browns, for some reason, I don't know what it is. They just don't
can't get that triple.
They don't want to do it.
That triple, huh? Can't get that triple.
Why did they get rid of Joe Hayden? I have no idea. It's like, all right, you're too good. We don't want to pay for you, so
you out.
And then have you noticed every single year when we drop somebody, Pittsburgh picks them up and winds up winning? What is it about the program? You know what I'm saying? It's like there's something going on.
Yeah, no doubt.
That goes deeper than just a player.
I always said that there's a lot that goes on between the closed doors that we don't know. Us as fans don't get to see. They don't ever hear about it unless it happens to break news or leaks. We very rarely get that kind of news. What's up, Dre? We barely really get that kind of stuff. But man, so definitely shout out to Cleveland. Game 1 tonight. Is it 9:00?
Yeah,
starts at 9.
Yeah,
starts at 9. So once you get off this phone, go ahead, get your drinks, get your popcorn, get whatever you need to go, get yourself relaxed, get ready for that game tonight. I'm gonna be in front of the TV. I know my son is waiting for me to get home too, so we can watch. I
got a problem tonight though, because I got a little telly, so it's like I can't yell in the hotel room like I want to at the TV.
Oh shit!
So I got a problem tonight. I got a problem tonight.
Yeah, you might hear the people from the other room.
You know what I mean? That means somebody else. I'm like, bet.
I bet I sound louder than you.
Go down to the lobby.
Go to the lobby.
The lobby bar. They got one of those. There'll be plenty of people around that TV. Like.
So we got Carnes by back. Tiffany, go ahead and Brad. I know you had everything prepared.
Okay, no, it's fine. I'm just like, so we've clearly been talking to him a good 10, 15 minutes. Right. I'll go ahead and give your
the real reason.
Okay, so Carnes body bag is clearly from Cleveland. He's that's where his heart is from. He has been on lots of mixtapes, from coast to coast mixtapes. Also, he was voted hottest in Ohio mixtape, volume 4.
Can you reveal? Sorry, I'm sorry.
Ooh, your phone calls. I mean, like I'm in the middle, like my banging bio.
I was gonna go ahead and get it.
I don't know.
Is it for you? It might be for you. So go ahead.
Let's go ahead and get it. Yeah, let's might as well. They moved the. Oh, here it is. Breaking Ground Radio. Who's this?
Yo, it's Nines. What's happening? I'm calling from Massachusetts. What's poppin'? Checking in on my man Carnage.
Oh, what's good, bro?
Look at you.
Hey, man.
He here. Holla at him.
You already know.
What's happening?
I hear you talking about your team. Congratulations.
Yeah, hey, my man, this the only man that I tolerated being a Boston fan because he's from Boston, so he has that right. But if you from Ohio, it's like, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? So yeah, we was at each other, you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
On IG, like he sent me.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Having these Celtic stuff on, and I'll be quiet because I don't know what the outcome gonna be yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was quiet because I was like, all right. But game 7, I was like, bro, I have my final shirt on already. Like, I already know what it is. Game 7, LeBron is something else, man. You know what I'm saying?
So I ain't even saying that. Game 7.
He did. Game 7, I ain't hear from him for like a day and a half.
So is it still quiet? Is it still quiet in Boston, man, or people kind of?
Hell yeah. But it's all good though. It's all good, man. We had a hell of a run, and you know what I mean. Hey, LeBron James, he the best player of the century.
No doubt.
Right now, generation actually. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or should I say of all? What should I say?
Ooh, you know, man, I say the century. You can't say of all because you got MJ in that picture. You know what I mean? I can say of this decade or of this century. Yeah, you had that correct. Because I don't think, to me, you can't say of all time. LeBron is good, but MJ was just, man.
See, and it's like I grew up with like MJ going out, kind of like, so it's like I loved him and everybody, you know, but I don't have the same respect in the sense that I wasn't feeling basketball the way I know it now. Right. But I mean, truth be told, I am really a Kobe fan. But when the Black Mamba retired, I was like, okay, well, who else do I love? I also love LeBron.
I'll take it a little earlier than that if we all being honest. You know, I grew up an AI fan. I'm Philly AI all day.
Ooh, there it is.
I'm Philly AI all day. Since we all being honest.
He's crafty. He's certainly crafty.
Yeah.
Nah, but on the real, I got a question though for my man, my whole
Go ahead.
What's happening? Since my man, you know what I mean, he already bodied his last album. You know what I mean? I'm sure you're aware of.
Yeah, how you feeling the whole album though?
Make sure you go check that album out because that's straight fire. You already know. I
appreciate that.
But yo, what's your next move, man? What's popping, man? I mean, I know you got mad shit going on and all that, but what are you really focused on, man?
I'm kind of double dipping right now. I'm kind of got a little mixtape soon. Also working on another album already, hooked up, you know what I'm saying? My little G Chase Banks, you know what I'm saying? We got something cooking up that's gonna be real big. Next album, already got Spotify ready to go on the whole album. iTunes, Apple, all that, they all ready for it. I just gotta work my magic, you know. But the mixtape, we'll do something fancy. I want to take like industry beats and just put my touch on it. So it's called like Industry versus Industries. You know what I'm saying? And trying to do a little something different.
I like
you know what
that.
I mean?
I like that.
Just to keep everybody happy and give them product while I'm working on a new album. So
Definitely, yeah. I like that. I like that concept. Hey, man, we appreciate you calling, man, all the way from Boston, man. I know it took a lot. Man. I know it took a lot for you to pick up that phone and give props to the Cleveland, man. You know what I mean?
Man, hey, fuck all that. Carnage, holla at me. You already know. Thanks for having me, man.
All right, for sure, no doubt. Much love. Hey, real quick, man, big shout out to the homie Chase Banks who produced a lot of your tracks. Just recently graduated high school.
Yes, he did, man. Hey,
so talented.
That's my little legend.
No doubt.
That's
no
my
doubt.
Bro,
I talk to his I talk to his dad every now and again, man. So definitely shout out to Chase. All right, so we back at it, Tiff. I mean, I know it's gonna be a little unorthodox. Right.
So, started recorded in 2013. Definitely was on the Hottest in Ohio mixtape, Volume 4. He has performed and opened up for King Chip, Lazy Bone, from Bone Thugs. He was on. And his latest mixtape got 4 out, right?
Yeah.
And the latest one is called Ready for War. Just came out, and it's got bags on it. That's what's up. So where can we see you perform? What are we looking forward to? Summers are busy normally.
Yeah, exactly. I'm currently in the process right now talking to some different other people, some DJs, trying to get something linked up. Nothing on paper yet, but definitely it's in the works. Hopefully something real soon, but definitely, like I said, every time I get something, I promote it. Yeah. So definitely on my IG, Facebook, or Twitter, what I mean, follow me on there, and you'll be able to stay in touch with me.
Now, how do you decide? How do you decide what kind of shows you want to go after? Like as far as venues, or how many people can see you? Is there it's got to be at least these many people at the venue type thing? Is it? I mean, because I know that you are self-managed, so how do you go about getting to be a part of these different places and be seen at different venues and stuff?
I'm not really picky on the venue. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of down to earth guy. I'll perform in front of 5 people. I don't care. I just love doing it. You know what I mean? As long as my message has hit somebody, then I did my job.
Okay.
You know what I mean? If I got 5 heads in one place and all of them's bobbing their head, then I'm good with that.
Really good, yeah.
But I did it all. I went to did a show down last March with Big Head from Def Jam down in New York. Man, now it was on the anniversary of Biggie's death, so they was having a big celebration. Let me tell you what, you couldn't move in there, and that was great. But to me, my favorite show so far has been easily when I did my headliner here at the Newport. Music Hall in Columbus.
I remember.
That was amazing, man. It really was, because I grew up passing that place all the time. You know what I mean? And now to see my name on the thing, it was like,
so
man, it really was. It was, and I laid it out, man. After the show, I mean, I think I damn near fell asleep, like, you know what I'm saying, driving to the hotel. I'm like, I just laid it out, because I'm like, man, these people coming to the Newport to see me. To me, like, when I talk to them, you know what I'm saying, Swamp Thing, he's like, I'm excited for you coming to town. I'm like, I'll tell him about the big bro, I ain't shit yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I feel. Like, you know what I mean? It's humble guy. Yeah, I just try to stay humble with it. And because I tell everybody all the time, I preach it almost. Without my fans, I ain't nothing. Right. Carnage Body Bag is just a figment of my imagination. It's just music. Yeah. But when people share it and play it, like Bags on Spotify has over 5,000 plays already. That, to me, I love that. You know what I mean?
And it's only been out since March, right?
Yeah. So I mean, that's crazy. And I mean, I get messages from Boston, from UK. You know what I mean? I'm like, wow, it's amazing, man. It really is. Yeah. Just a little poor kid grew up in the hood, man, on the west side of Columbus. You know what I mean?
Ooh, that west side.
That west side.
That'll make or break it, boy. I actually teach on the west side, and people are always like, "Woo," and I'm like, "Yeah."
But it just, I think it definitely, but it goes to your character, man. To be able to say what you're saying and have the success you've had with your music thus far, and have so many people who it's touched, or who follows, or who's bought the album or whatever. You know what I mean? That's what helps make it real. Right. You know what I mean? And the only thing that's gonna happen from that is it's just gonna get bigger. Yeah. You're only a day away from somebody you probably never thought you'd get a phone call.
You don't know how many conversations I've had like that already. Where it's just like it's just not at that point yet. You know what I mean? They're like, you're just not quite there yet. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just kick the door.
Yeah, right.
I'm not gonna say no.
Do that.
I'm not gonna like, all right, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be like, all right, I'll call you tomorrow then.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because every day is different. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy, man. But I like I said, I love the music. I know the name probably scares a lot of people, Carnage Body Bag, but I started off. There's probably one of her questions.
Yeah.
I did ask that a lot. I did ask that a lot. Like, what the hell is in the name?
Yeah.
So I started off when I was a kid, you know, just doing little freestyles or whatever on the bus on the way to school, or you know what I'm saying, on the porch in the hood or at the basketball court while we was waiting to get on. And I just went by my favorite Marvel comic name, Carnage. You know what I mean? He was dope.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right. So as I kept doing it, got over, everybody's like, bro, you killed that. Your name should be Body Bag.
So you just
incorporated both because there was already a DJ Carnage out. So I was like, I need to stand out.
Yeah.
So I add Body Bag, put the 2 G's on there for flavor because I'm too gangster for just one is what I tell everybody.
Stop it. I love it. I love it.
So and that's how it goes. But if you listen to my music, I make a lot of different things. Like I just did a song to help you know, our veterans. I did the I'm Sorry remix from Joyner Lucas. And I've gotten, 5 minutes after the drop, I got 20, 30 messages. Oh my God, man, I just got my dad's gun the other day. He gave it to me because he didn't feel comfortable having it because he served. And to me, it's like if you serve, that should mean something.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And there's a lot of people out there that suffer from PTSD, from war, and things like that. So I did it to help, you know, promote PTSD at Mission 22, you know, things like that. And it wound up being a big success. So I appreciate all the love for that. But I do a lot of different things. I make songs for my wife all the time. I ain't afraid. Like everybody's like, bro, when you do shows, you want to look single something. I ain't with that, bro. Yeah. That's my heart.
Yeah.
You know
that's part of who you are.
Right. Without her, I'm not.
No doubt.
I'm not right, bro. I'm not going. I'm angry. You know what I mean? Like I tell her all the time, it's like Incredible Hulk. I'm Hulk. She's the only thing that can calm me down once I get to that point. She just, you know what I'm saying, just even touch me or look at me like, calm down. I'm like, you just got lucky, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
shout out to Wifey.
Oh my God.
Shout out to Wifey over there.
I am literally like, first of all, you just made like 1,000 female fans. Like, we're all like, he loves his wife and his babies. And he talked about it on the air, and it's like a part of not only like what's important to him, but him saying that it's important to him. Absolutely. I think that's what makes it so powerful. Yeah. Like,
you said what?
I started some fights.
Like, what you mean? I didn't know he was.
I'm getting all kinds of messages from dudes now, like, big bro, my wifey was listening to the show, bro. What's happening?
That's right.
Trying to make a sound.
She's looking at me like, why you don't shout me out?
Right. Why you don't do that on stage? Why you ain't bring me out? Why you
don't make songs for me?
It's on average too. And I'll just do it. I think just naturally that almost every mixtape or album has a song that I dedicate to her. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like on my I can take the ring off all you want. Yeah. Her name is that's her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
and you gotta what else you gonna do?
Stop.
You gotta respect that. You know what I mean?
She's like low key my manager too. Like you just see her, she was at the window. She was like, make sure you tell me you was at the parade. I'm like, bet I got it. So she keep me in line, man. You know what I'm saying? And us as dudes, be honest with you, we need that because if not, we get lost. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We do some dumb stuff. Yeah, just naturally because we're dudes. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. We run off of testosterone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And anger. That's what
very little thought, right?
And then afterwards, we're like, damn, maybe I shouldn't have did that.
Yeah. And Now you crawl. Now we crawling back, tail between the legs. Yeah.
And by all means, like I ain't perfect. You know what I mean? We've all made our mistakes, but to make a real relationship is what happens afterwards. Mm-hmm. And when you make the mistakes, is it just I'm out of here, or I love you enough to let's fix these mistakes because you're human. Mm-hmm. So,
and that makes the grind that much sweeter though, too, as well.
It do.
Because you have because I don't think people really realize it's a job. Yeah. When you're creative or an artist or you're an entrepreneur or whatever, or you do what it is that you do in that realm. It's a job, and there has to be something more than money or fame that motivates you to keep going. Right. And 9 times out of 10, it's probably a significant other or kids. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You got to stay in touch with who you are to know who you are.
Yeah.
You can't forget about where you came from and how you started, because then you'll never actually be the true person that you're supposed to be. You got to be complete at all times. You know what I mean? So,
all times. So before all these girls start crying, let's get into this album. You know what I mean? Switch it up. Just no. Seriously, man. Like I said, I'm trying not to boast, but I damn sure know how to pick them, because anybody that I bring in this studio has something of that nature, or something positive, or something we can take home with that we might have maybe didn't know that's how they were, or we knew it, but to hear them say it themselves just makes it that much sweeter. You know what I mean? Because our radio show is about highlighting those who really deserve it. Yeah, we love independent and indie artists and all of that stuff, and local talent, all that stuff, and that's something that's never going to change. But when we get people like you in here that talk like that, it makes us feel like, okay, we picked the right lane to do what it is that we do, because that conversation is conversations that's not heard enough.
No, especially what I mean, especially in the realm of hip hop, where everybody's like I'm the hardest on the streets. You know what I mean? That's cool, but who are you when you put that mic?
You can do that balance. It is okay. I think what it is I think that people are scared that balance actually works.
Yeah.
You can be that balance. You can, when you get on the mic, it's an act. You're acting. When you talk all that stuff you talk, or whatever, not you, but just anybody, it's an act. You're acting. You're putting on a personality or an alter ego or something like that.
Right. Now I ain't gonna sit up here and say like I wouldn't like this at first. My first mixtape, I was a cocky prick. I ain't gonna lie.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? Because I just feel like that was the mindset. But as I got more comfortable in my music, I feel like this song would have made more of an impact if I actually gave it some realism. You know what I'm saying? So put some heart into it, some thought.
And I think that shows the evolution of an artist to say to when you can speak on the growth that you've made in your music and the things that you were talking about before and how you're feeling and talking about it now is different. Like, and you've grown. That's I mean, that's the goal of everybody in any realm of anything, is that you are supposed to grow.
Right. Because I can tell you right now, clearly on my first mixtape, probably even the second one, or even, you know what I mean, before I did the album, that I'm Sorry song probably would have never happened, because I wasn't at that point where I felt like I can open that door of feelings a little
vulnerable,
bit to let that out. Yeah, I didn't want to feel vulnerable. I needed that hard image. You know what I mean? So, but then, like I said, as I got through my second mixtape, I was dissatisfied in myself as this ain't all of me. I like for my projects to feel complete to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why you get the different type of feelings on each song. You never know when that, you know what I'm saying? Like right after Bags, I'm Sorry might pop on. Yeah. And Bags, I mean, that's been an anthem. Cincinnati DJs playing. I mean, it's all over the place. You know what I'm saying? I still rock that. Yep. I got still rocking that. I got the homies in the hood that they're like, bro, this the anthem. Yeah. This the anthem. You know what I'm saying? But then they're like, bro, but that I'm Sorry stuff, man, it really touched me. And I was like, all right, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want.
I had to go in my bathroom. I didn't want the lady to see me soft up.
Right, bro. I mean, I was like cutting onions at the time, so it got me a little bit.
Man. So let's first of all, 614-781-0754. The very first caller that calls in is going to get the Ready for War Connor's Body Bag album. I got it right here. Right here. We're giving it away. No charge for the first caller, 614-781-0754. Come get that work. Man. So let's do this first. Give me a song that you want us to play off the album. Man, then we'll get into the album a little bit.
Since we're talking about it a lot, let's go ahead and go with Bags, man.
Yeah. That's my joint. I was hoping you'd say that.
I know you was. I seen you fishing it.
Yeah. Well, you know what? But you know what? I'm partial because it was the first single you gave to me.
Yeah.
It was the first single you said. You know what I mean? So I was like, yeah, that rocks. So it's like I think we talked about that too. I was like, man, I love that whole album, but I played Bags like 8 times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're definitely a joint. But yeah, so we'll get in that and just break down what the song. First of all, again, shout out to Chase Banks.
Class
of 2018 on the track. Yeah, you know what I mean? So just break down the track real quick.
Man, the track actually, it fell in so perfect because I met my homie Blue, who I featured on the album after one of my shows in Cleveland. He's like, big bro, I've been following you forever, man. Let's do something. Let's work. And I was liking these vibes because, you know, I just don't shut my ears off when I'm at a show and don't listen to other people that go on before me, you know what I mean, that open up for me when I'm headlining or whatever. And you know, I was like, all right, bet, I'll get at you. And it was probably, you know, a couple weeks later, and Chase's dad hit me up, and he's, you know, I liked one of his beats that he posted. I think it was the beat 4 Bags that he was promoting, and I was like, bro, that's hot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we started falling chit-chatting, and he was like, man, my son just needs help. He needs a fire.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Somebody to give him.
Yeah, give him a little bit. Yeah, give him a little. Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
He's just a beat maker. He don't do lyrics, whatever. And I was like, bro, this beat right here talking to him.
Yeah.
And it probably, I mean, I think I did that track in a week. I got the beat, wrote, mixed, mastered everything, got the feature done and everything within a week because Blue was on it. I mean, I called him. I said, bro, feature. He was like, on it tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like he was ready.
No
and
doubt.
it was just, it fell in so perfect. And I think you hear that in the track. And it was just, ever since it's been out, it's been hitting hard. And
no doubt.
It's still surreal even for me. And I know it's got to be for Chase because Chase is like, bro, this.
Yeah.
You don't understand how many phone calls he still get like, bro, that.
Yeah. You could do me one like that.
And
yeah.
for me, his very first.
We definitely got to get him on here real soon.
Right. I try to get him to come in tonight with me, man. Be honest with you, but he had, you know, prior things he had to do some business.
He's got a little one, don't he?
Yeah, he does got a little girl, man.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, he's doing his thing. You know what I mean? And
no doubt.
Much love.
Shout out to Chase.
Yeah,
for sure. So here we go, man. No, you go ahead and introduce it, and we gonna play it.
Yo, this your boy Carnage Body Bag, man, and this is my one of my new tracks called Bags featuring Blue, produced by my little G, Chase Banks.
Let's get it.
Yeah. You know I love the paper. I gotta get it. Like the hustle, get the cash. Everything I do, it's all about the bag. Yeah. I like the hustle, get the cash. Everything I do, it's all about the bag. I like the hustle, get the cash. Everything I do, it's all about the bag. I like the hustle, get the cash. Everything I do, it's all about the bag. I like the hustle, get the cash. If you don't like it, boy, then this is too bad. I love the hustle for dope. Love to stand on the corner. Love to chop up the mountains while I smoke marijuana. Yeah, I feel like the shit while I'm bagging them bricks. Bitch running his mouth until he got hit. I need money for family. Man, I do what I gotta. When we meet for exchange, you're free to finger the bride. Right now, the compress down, so it go for the low. Just dial this number when you need you some more. Keep it on me like the last 1 minute. Get it and go. I'm busy whipping out the Pyrex. I got more on the stove. And if it's keys that we talking, the price is 10 for the whole. If you buying a kilo, then I throw in some control. Never eyeball the word. Use the scales for the most. No distrust on the way. I got a business to hold. If you good, then we good. No need for shooting this shit. So if you caught by the feds, you can't be telling them shit. I like the hustle. Get the cash. Everything I do is all about the bag. I like the hustle. Get the cash. Everything I do is all about the bag. I like the hustle. Get the cash. Everything I do is all about the bag. I like the hustle. Get the cash. If you don't like it, boy, then this is too bad. Buckle for checking, I brought it right back. Hustle the story, say triple attack. Roll up a doobie, my breaking my back. She throwing me down, I throw on the sack. Muscle on 10, never begin. Fresh up again, I can sell it like bait. Sound like a diamond, but it's mistake. None of these scraps, I'm getting the play. Look, made a mistake. Speaking of moving over, that's so funny. I ain't gonna river it all up on my face. See, they don't make mine, I can tell by their face. Oh shit, I made moves, this rap shit. I paid dues, yo fast talk, for straight fools. No ape shit, I can't lose. Close tag, call mags up. Them lab boys, them fast up. People loud, they gassed up. No bare face, they mask up. Getting them doing no muzzle. All that I know is the hustle. Bitch, I was born in the struggle. Tongue down the foot out the jungle.
All the pain is a name game. Real niggas yelling gang. My shirt off, my chain swing, my side bitch, your main thing. Go hard, it's a must do. All that I know is a grind. Telling them brother it's time. Getting up, I gotta shine. Get the cash. Everything I do is all about the bag. I like to hustle. Get the cash. Everything I do is all about the bag. I like to hustle. Get the cash. Everything I do is all about the bag. I like to hustle. Get the cash. If you don't like the boy, then this is too bad.
Breaking Ground Radio, a local and mainstream collab. You heard it first right here. Bags, Connor's body bag, Chase Banks on the beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, definitely solid, man.
That's on the Ready for War album too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know
yeah. So when you call in and get this Ready for War album, you're gonna have that track on there, man. Look, That was quick. That was quick. Let's see. We just redid the studio, so I'm still trying to figure out where everything is at. Breaking Ground Radio, who this? Hello?
Hello?
Yo.
Hello. Yeah, I'm calling to holler at Connie.
That's what's up. He on the line.
What's happening?
Who this?
Connie just from Lawyer Foundation, big homie.
What's happening, man? Go ahead and tell everybody where you from, man.
Man, you already know, repping Baltimore. You know what I'm saying?
Baltimore. Love Baltimore, man.
Be more definitely in the house then, huh?
Yeah, man. Hey, since I plugged in with Big Homie, you can give me a lot of stuff to tell my people back home about.
Word.
Yeah, that's deep, man.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up, big dog.
We do some big things on the collab. You know, we shut some things down, man.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Definitely. Man, we definitely appreciate the call in, big homie, man. What's going on in B-More, man? Where the show's at?
Man, everywhere right now. You got the new casino down there that we got.
Ooh.
Got a lot of new clubs that promoters opening up, so it's definitely popping off back home.
All right.
I'm gonna get them in B-More. Let them come blaze it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Tell them promoters to get at me then.
All right, no doubt, man. Well, we definitely appreciate the plug in, man. I don't know if I know Connor's is already your dog. If you had a question, man, go ahead and ask. If not, we definitely appreciate the call in.
Definitely. Hey, Connors, I'm gonna holler at you later, big homie. You already know how we do.
Bet, hit me up.
All right, big dog. Appreciate you.
All right.
Yeah, that's B-More right there.
Love B-More, man.
Yeah, he that's my dog, man. He hit me up a little bit.
Huh? Oh, he's from Baltimore. I get a local artist so I can give the CD to I ain't making traveling. I ain't traveling. Maybe I didn't make that clear. We need a Columbus.
I thought you meant.
Yeah, I'm bad. That's my bad. That is my bad.
You can mail it.
Yeah, we can. We can.
Because listen, we all mad.
Oh man.
See what happens. See what happens.
It's even better that way because it's getting farther out than just Ohio.
Does the guy who called, does he have the project already?
I don't know, but I'll tell you what, I'm gonna hit him up. If not, I'll give him one.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna do two. Connor's gonna give him that one.
We do what we want.
We're gonna do the next one. Right. It's our show, damn it.
I got you.
It was an accident. It was
Swamp said not him.
It was an accident. When we didn't specify, right? Yeah. We met first call.
He was like,
hey, Swamp thing said, yeah, he was like, bro, I meant one stamp, not two.
Right. Yeah, man. Yeah. But that's how it is, man. Connor's gonna make sure he gets the project, and I'll make sure I get. He's gonna get it. And then we'll get it out.
That's my dude, man. He actually hit me up. I'm helping promote his new clothing line he got out, man.
Oh, dope.
You know what I mean? So he's gonna send me some stuff down. I'm gonna post some pictures and some stuff. You know what I mean? And help him out because his brand is based off of loyalty.
Yeah.
And that's something that connects with me. I got a tattoo of loyalty on my neck. So we vibe from the front, and from the jump, it's just been, he talked business and stuff like that. And I helped him you know what I mean, open his eyes from different things as well as he did for me, you know what I mean, being, you know, out there in that scene to be more. And it's just been great. Like I said, I like to connect with my fans, you know what I mean? And he hit me up back off of, I think, album 2 when I had that Busted Wide Open track out. Yeah. Which was, I mean, that hit radio hard, man. That one was amazing. I think you sent it to me. I think I got that too. I think. It sounds familiar. It sounds familiar. Because it's been. I know it got played on the later version of 107. So okay. Yeah. Down here and in Cleveland. So yeah, that one jumped a little bit.
I mean, you know, it's funny, man. I really hope that as we get into this second part of this year as a station, I really want to get into helping brands by having us wear, you know, something of theirs during the show, because hip hop and radio and apparel, that kind of stuff, they all go hand in hand. Right. It's all business. Really do. Yeah, it's all business, man. I really shout out to the Starstruck. Shout out to Bladen. Bladen's actually they're a local clothing brand here. They're actually making some Breaking Ground shirts for Tiffany and I that should be ready here in a few. So shout out to them. But I definitely want to try and get into that, try to help cross promote. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's all. I mean, music the same way. Like I tell everybody all the time, it's 10% music, 90% business. It really is. You got to know how to promote yourself. You can't just walk up to somebody like, "Hey, bro, I'm hot. Check this out." Right? Because I'm gonna take it and put it in the recycling bin. Man, because it's how you approach somebody. Yeah, you know what I mean. I want to know why you made you feel like you needed to approach me with the CD and why I need to take it out of the case and put it in and get my energy to listen to it. And you know, I get that music, different types of music for everybody. Like I tell everybody, you know what I mean? I'm trying to take my dream to the next level, you know what I mean, as a music company and as an artist. And just check out my mixtape. If you don't like it, throw it in the trash or give it to somebody that you think will like it. Might like it. You know what I mean? And I started there and I built up to where I have my own clothing line now, you know what I'm saying? 2 different shirts out. You can get it at the mall, the local mall down in Columbus or Cleveland. They're on my website. You know, so definitely it vibes, man. All right. You bet. I hope this is somebody local for him, because if not, they gonna get you. I don't care where they from. If not, they gonna get you. I ain't getting that heat again. I don't care where they from. I know. He's like, oh, you from Canada? Bet. It's on the way. Right. I don't care how many stands. Breaking Ground Radio, who this?
Hey, this is Eric, Chase Banks' father.
Hey, what's good, man? What's good, E?
What up? I just wanted to call real quick and say thank you for giving Chase that opportunity.
Man, of course, man. That's great. I appreciate it, man. Like I said, we definitely got, like I was talking on earlier, I was telling them how we got a big project coming up where I'm doing a whole album using nothing but Chase Banks beats, because I vibe with his stuff that much and we've connected so much that, you know what I'm saying, the teamwork is just amazing. So we're gonna make history with it.
Gonna be fire.
Yeah, it is.
Fire.
Yeah, it is,
Bag
man.
times 10.
Yeah. I like that. I like that.
Now, before you get off the phone, you got the whole album, don't you already? I know he got it.
Well, I
know he got it.
I got it.
That's Pops. Yeah, that's Pops.
Hey, you see him looking at you though, like you better.
It's already flaming. I already feel hot. I feel hot over here, like shit. What should I do?
You better ask everyone.
Everybody, man. Man, we definitely. Hey, I was just telling Carnage, man, that I know he's been busy, he's graduating. I know he's got a little one and everything, but as soon as he's available, as soon as he's got not even the whole 2 hours, if he got a half an hour, come on by the station. You and him are welcome anytime, man. We love to sit there and talk to you guys and sit here in the station and chop it up.
All right, sounds good, man. Thank you to both.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah,
yes, sir, man.
Much love, man. Hey, we're gonna link up, man. Hit me up. I'm gonna stop by tomorrow or something. I got to hit some more than beats.
All right, buddy. Later.
Cool.
Yep.
Later.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
You won.
You've already won. Breaking Ground Radio. Who this?
What up, man? It's the man from Baltimore.
What?
He like, where my CD at?
He's like, man, bump that. I am gonna call. We got you.
Hey, Con.
What's that, bro? You breaking up?
Say it one more time, big dog. You breaking up a little.
I said, my man, to let y'all know I'm a real one, homie.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, that's my homie that's got the Loyalty Foundation Clothing Company, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna vibe and get some stuff out. We're gonna promote it, man. But yeah, I'm glad you called back, man, because Swamp Thing was in. He was in the swamp. He was really in the swamp.
I was in the swamp house, big time, man. Hey, man. Whenever, appreciate that, man. And I was just telling him, man, if you got, even if it's something you don't plan on putting out, man, if you got a loyalty shirt or hat, we would love to wear it here on the station one time, man, just to show our love and cross network with you and all that good stuff, man. I mean, let us know what we got to do to make that happen. We can go through Carnage, whatever we need to do, man. I really want to start doing that with brands here, man, trying to get their stuff going. I know you're OG in the game, but you know, whatever you got, man, we'd love to support it.
Hey, that don't never. As long as you live in my G, you can learn something from anybody. So any love I get, man, when I say I greatly appreciate it, because coming where I'm from, man, a lot of people don't be wanting to do that. You heard me. So I definitely appreciate that. I mean, you know, this get your contact the big homie, man. I'm talking on the regular basis. You feel me? I definitely got y'all, man.
Appreciate it. I definitely will, man. Appreciate it. The album's on the way. I might even drive up and knock on your door my damn self.
Damn well better.
Yo.
Just to make sure, man. Appreciate you, big dog.
Hey, if y'all get a chance, man, let me hear that F mumble rap joint, man.
Oh, me.
All right, why not?
Ooh, wee.
It's on here, yeah.
Hey, man,
was that gonna be the next one you gonna pick anyway?
Hey, why not, man? But that song, I kind of got my feelings about that because this mumble rap stuff, it's gotta go. If you ask me, it's just my opinion. You ain't gotta get mad at me. You can get mad at me.
I'm not that far from you, bro.
But it's just I don't get the vibe. Maybe just because I'm from the era of bars. You know, you need. I want a storyline behind it. I just don't want 6 words and want to buy your album because you got 12 songs with 6 words on each song.
And because you rhyme fruity with juicy, like
right.
I don't
chicken teriyaki.
Yeah. That stuff don't do nothing for me. Exactly. What's happening?
Just keep doing what you're doing, man. You're definitely holding it down for the real one, sure. Let them kids stay in their lane, man. You do what you do.
That's love, man. I appreciate it. So yeah, I mean, the Schwab thing feels comfortable with that song. I mean,
we rock with it.
Let's do it. Hey, just for you, then, bro.
Here come, big dog. And I want to get into that a little bit if we can, Tiffany.
Break it up off here, y'all. Holler at y'all later.
All right, man. Yep. I definitely want to get into that if we have the time.
I think go ahead.
About the mumble and stuff and just the different opinions
man,
with that.
I can talk on that on mic because
it
well, infuriates me.
The reason why I want to get into it is because I know we all kind of have the same opinions about that, you know. So I definitely wanted to just kind of chime in. But yeah, here we go. It's F mumble rap. If you got your kids watching or listening, this is a good time to put them in another room.
Put them in another. Excuse me,
this
is a public service announcement. You'll find a body bag. You'll find a warning to plug your ears.
Let's go, man. We got Connor's body bag in the building. We got Noni No still here, man. Whitney Chanel in the corner. We got another phone call. Let's go ahead and take it. Why not? Why not? Breaking Ground Radio. Who's this?
Hey, what's going down? This is Noah from L1s, man. I just want to give a shout out to my big homie, to a real MC. You know what I'm saying? To you already know big homie who it is. You know what I'm saying? To MC Connor's body bag, man. You know, I just want to represent, man. I'm over here in Wade, Connecticut.
You know, and shout out to Connecticut, man.
This is a global.
What part of Connecticut you in?
We're in Bridgeport. I'm in Bridgeport right now, man. Bridgeport, Connecticut, man. We're about almost about an hour away from New York City, you know.
Okay.
Bro, I mean, I apologize to that. You know, usually I have that King hat and he sent me. I know you've seen it on IG. This hat he gave me. Hey, L1's clothing. Go to that website. Look at this crown hat. Man, just go on my IG. Look at it. It's gangster. Yeah, it's called L1's, bro. This hat, I wear it to every show and everything. Because he's like, bro, I sent you this hat because I mean, you the king, you the MC, you the king of Ohio. And I was like, man, I appreciate it. This hat is dope. This hat is dope. That's why I said I was like, man, I appreciate it because I just let Trippie Redd and all them do the argument. You know what I mean? It's cool. You know what I'm saying? If people consider me that, that's cool. But I ain't gonna brag and boast about.
You know man, I always call you the king of Ohio, man.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, that hat is dope. But yeah, check it out on his Instagram at mine. I am Carnage Body Bag. You'll see me in the crown hat.
Yes, sir.
Or you can hit him up at Ill Ones. He's definitely got some dope stuff. I mean, this cat, he hustles. He's got everything from cell phone cases to shirts to backpacks to women's clothes. I mean, he even got women's clothes.
I hear you, right? So when we come to Connecticut, you the spot.
Was that?
It sounds like we need to do a live breaking ground show out of your shop from Connecticut when we come up there. That's what that sounds like.
I'm trying to put my big homie out here, man. There's so many radio stations out here.
That's what's up.
You know, and they be doing their thing, and I'm trying to plug in big homie.
No doubt.
You know, he knows what time I be waking up. I be up at 5 o'clock, 5:30. I be hitting him up in the morning. He be still sleeping with coals in his eyes and shit. You know, so then he'll get back. He'll be about an hour, 2 hours later.
I ain't gonna lie, 5:30 in the morning, I'm still cuddling with my wife.
Right.
I'm still deep in the blanket. You know what I'm saying?
All warm and snuggly.
Yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. But nah, man, I just want to, pay my respects, man, because
we appreciate it.
Especially now, look, I'm 42 years old, man. I grew up, listening to real straight up hip hop that had meaning, that had some kind of sentiment and some kind of message in the music. And I gotta say that my big homie right here, man, real MC to the heart. Since I know him, he hasn't changed one bit.
No
and all I see nowadays, man, with these young MCs, and like I told him, he knows the track I love. On the Ready for War album.
Okay.
And that's track 2. All right.
That's that F mumble rap. We about to play it.
We about to play that. Yeah, we about to go in right now.
That's right, man. Because you gotta it's sort of like we gotta do like some kind of conversion to these young brothers out here, man, and to show them, bring them back to the real way, to the roots, And I believe that that's what's failing, man. That they're not going back to the roots, and to the root of it all of hip hop, and They shouldn't even dare to call it hip hop, but right here, my big homie right here, man, this is true hip hop, and I see him going places, I see him blowing up, and mark my words, I mean this, and when he do, big homie, I'll still have your back, man. Just remember me and thy holy kingdom, man. That's all I say.
Yeah. Man, I know he appreciates that, man. We appreciate you calling all the way from Connecticut, big homie.
Much love, bro.
Yeah, I mean. Let's go,
That's
man.
It,
appreciate you, big dog. Yes, sir.
All right,
we about to play it right now, so go ahead and turn it up.
All right, my brother. All right, man. Signing off. All right, big homie, do your thing, man.
Much love, bro.
There we go, man. So we got one of the illest comedians of the 614 just pulled up. He in the lobby. We got a couple more about to pull up. Right now, we about to get into this F mumble rap, Carnage Body Bag. Cleveland stand up, Columbus stand up, Dayton, man, just Ohio stand up. We're gonna get into this joint. We're gonna get I mean, it's a call for you. So what you want to do? You want to get it? You want to see who this is? We might as well. Let's take the call.
And then we go from
there. Yeah, they breaking ground radio. Hello?
Hello.
Yo,
it's Rafiki. I just wanted to say, you don't know. Keep doing your thing. Shouts out from Toronto.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my overseas people right there, man.
We got Canada for real.
We got Canada right here, man.
Yo, from the 6.
Yeah.
Keep doing your thing. We see you out here. We're watching.
Yeah,
we like the tone. Just what you said originally. What you just stated. We ain't about the mumble rap either.
Yeah.
Coming out of the wash, but the old school's coming back.
Let's get it.
Pushing what you're pushing because the older heads are watching.
Bet.
That's all I got to say. But I show love, okay?
Much love, bro.
Let's get it.
Love you for that,
man. You follow Rafiki, man. He knows the way.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Rafiki, man.
Let's get it, man. I appreciate you, big dog.
Anyways, all love is all love.
Let's go.
Keep pushing. I'll catch you on the IG.
Yeah, hit me up.
Dang. F mumble rap. Let's go. If another phone call come in,
look, he's like, hurry up.
It's all right. It's all good. It's all good. Let's go.
Hello? Hey, yo, Carnage. Who is this? It's the rap game. We need another one from you already. This mumble rap shit is bullshit.
All right, I'm on my way.
Yeah. I guess I gotta give him another one already. Shit, you just call me the hero. Mumble rap, what the fuck is that? This gangsta shit, let's bring it back. Them street thugs ain't singing jack. That hustle music I'm bringing back. That funky shotty, Hitty's body shit you never get from Little Yachty. No auto-tune, this straight me. Know how I keep it this straight G. Keep it real, you can hate me. One day I might give a fuck. Some advice for 21, you ain't got it, boy, just give it up. Snub nose for the pussy boys. Gloves on, that's latex. Full clip, cocking back, then fuck shit up, that's safe sex. Won't stop, no break checks. I keep it coming like paychecks. Quick to snap, no patience. Shows close, so pay bitch. Bricks raw, I bundle that. Sold it off from bloody crack. My bitch real won't fuck with that. So get it clear, fuck mumble rap. There you go, let's do it. Man, I don't know, they've been rolling this shit for too long now. Give him one more. She want me to give him one more? Fuck it, alright. Think about it where the game goes. Some red tread, red asshole. Freestyling stutter shit. The real you a fucking bitch. You selling records, yeah I guess, but the truth hurts. You ain't the fucking best. Looking down on greats now like Tupac. Show some respect. You ain't even in the same class, same school or same district. Levels reach that you'll never reach, so keep stuttering that same message. Funk flex, he keep it true. He even see that you weak, my dude. I know gangsters who chop high like baseballs and pop flies. Every cut that I make when I'm in the booth need peroxide. Tell the truth, no white lie. You see me, you might cry. Keep it shut, don't run your mouth that you got killed by this white guy. Man, I'm done with this shit, man. I feel like I'm wasting my fucking time. Now that's what you call real rap, bitches. Stupid ass fucking mumble rappers. Go home and study actual fucking hip hop before you open your mouth. Going on radio interviews disrespecting legends. You need a slap for that shit. Pussy, bring real hip hop back. Bring real hip hop back.
Man, turn me the fuck off.
Hello? Hey, yo, Carnage. Who is this? It's the rap game. We need another one from you already. This mumble rap shit is bullshit.
All right, I'm on my way.
Yeah. I guess I gotta give him another one already. Shit, you just call me the hero. Mumble rap, what the fuck is that? This gangsta shit, let's bring it back. Them street thugs ain't singing jack. That hustle music I'm bringing back. That funky shotty, Hitty's body shit you never get from Little Yachty. No auto-tune, this straight me. Know how I keep it this straight G. Keep it real, you can hate me. One day I might give a fuck. Some advice for 21, you ain't got it, boy, just give it up. Snub nose for the pussy boys. Gloves on, that's latex. Full clip, cocking back, then fuck shit up, that's safe sex. Won't stop, no break checks. I keep it coming like paychecks. Quick to snap, no patience. Shows close, so pay bitch. Bricks raw, I bundle that. Sold it off from bloody crack. My bitch real won't fuck with that. So get it clear, fuck mumble rap. There you go, let's do it. Man, I don't know, they've been rolling this shit for too long now. Give him one more. She want me to give him one more? Fuck it, alright. Think about it where the game goes. Some red tread, red asshole. Freestyling stutter shit. The real you a fucking bitch. You selling records, yeah I guess, but the truth hurts. You ain't the fucking best. Looking down on greats now like Tupac. Show some respect. You ain't even in the same class, same school or same district. Levels reach that you'll never reach, so keep stuttering that same message. Funk flex, he keep it true. He even see that you weak, my dude. I know gangsters who chop high like baseballs and pop flies. Every cut that I make when I'm in the booth need peroxide. Tell the truth, no white lie. You see me, you might cry. Keep it shut, don't run your mouth that you got killed by this white guy. Man, I'm done with this shit, man. I feel like I'm wasting my fucking time. Now that's what you call real rap, bitches. Stupid ass fucking mama rappers. Go home and study actual fucking hip hop before you open your mouth. Going on radio interviews disrespecting legends. You need to slap for that shit. Pussy, bring real hip hop back. Bring real hip hop back. Man, turn me the fuck off.
Bars, crazy.
I loved it.
Man, for all y'all that ain't know. Yeah, I mean, we don't do the mumble rap over here. I'm just saying, man, we don't do it over here, man. Big shout out to homie Connor's Body Bag, man. Hey, man, real quick, man, thanks again for pulling up on us. Yeah. We appreciate the hell out of it.
Oh, yeah. Anytime,
really do.
If I'm ever in town, I'll just stop by.
Yeah, of course, man. You invited.
And I am so intrigued, and I have so many more things that I want to say to you. So you definitely have to come back.
There you go. Definitely. There you go. Definitely make it happen, man. How can they follow you? Where can they get the album? Where can they stream it? All that good stuff.
Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Pandora, all that. Albums available for digital copies off my website. Or if you want a hard copy, just message me, man. Get at me and we'll make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Business is business, and I'm about my business, so let's get it.
Yeah.
I'm on Instagram at I am Carnage Body Bag, 2 G's instead of 1, so that's BODYBAGG. That's all one word. Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm. No doubt, man. Yeah, man, you ain't got to go nowhere. Hang tight. You know what I mean? If you got time to chill out, please do that. You know what I mean? We're gonna try to soak as much of your energy as possible.
Swamp Thing said part 2. Tonight. I'm gonna stick around there.
Yeah. Hang tight. We might. I don't know. I still kind of want to get that freestyle in there. We'll see. We'll see. Right. I definitely want to get that in there.
Definitely.
Man.
I throw some punchlines in there.
I was about to say.
I don't have too many.
I was about to say. Next up. I'm about to look just like a comedian too. Just gonna throw himself right in there. We doing it. Next up, man. I mean, if you in Columbus and you ain't seen this dude on stage yet, then you probably just don't like to laugh, or you just a lame. We'll just keep it at that, man. We keep seeing this cat for a while. Record stage has been everywhere, from the Funny Bone to he's been traveling. I mean, my intro probably ain't doing him no justice, but hey, we got the homie JR Jr. He in the building. What's up, fam?
Man, I'm good, man. You know, just trying to survive out here in these streets with these tickets for Summerfest. That's about it.
You kind of small for 4 y'all.
Well, you know, see, this is what had happened, right? See, they was all in on the group message. They knew everything about 2 weeks ago. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't make excuses for other people's ineptitude. So what happened was basically they couldn't come, whether it was work or family. But the bottom line is I'm here and I'm the funniest one anyway.
Say that then. So what's good, man? Summerfest, you mentioned that?
Yeah, man, it's a concert going on at the Columbus Commons. If y'all don't know, of course y'all know, but basically it's gonna be featuring Drew Hill. It's also gonna have Yo-Yo, which is amazing because I only heard like 2 songs. But anyways, it's gonna have Yo-Yo.
But it's got Avant.
Don't try to play me out. That's her, right?
Avant is gonna be there, but you seen him lately? He look like he ate Avant.
I don't care what he looks like. I know that man is
I mean, he just built like me now. That's it.
Did he get fat?
Excellent.
Oh, yeah. Ivana.
He been eating good. He been eating good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he got comfortable. He wasn't out here.
Expect them songs to be a lot more breathy. That's all I'm saying.
Stop.
I only got 4. Are we doing that?
Yeah, he gonna have to.
We are not going to hate.
What'd you say now?
We only got 2 minutes now.
No,
right.
I hate all y'all. It's gonna be great.
Hey,
I'm so excited about all the energy. It's gonna be good weather.
I'm excited to see everybody too. I'm just saying, you know, when people from our childhood, when you see them again, you be like, oh, that's a fun. Yeah, I mean, the voice still good.
Yeah,
everything cool. But look, this is where I get that from, though. Me being a male who got fat, I could care less. I don't judge. You know what I'm saying? I got titties as well, sir. I ain't mad at you. But it was my wife who made me say something though, because she didn't believe it was Avant. I'm like, that's Avant, dear. You know what I'm saying? So
I saw the last time I saw him was, I mean, this is long. This is 2000, maybe 2007, 2008. Sitting in a you know, the bar stools, because the concert was real intimate, and he was a little slim, short haircut, making the ladies go crazy.
Look,
that was a long time ago.
As a married, happy man, though, ain't nothing wrong with getting fat, though. That just means your life is probably going the right direction. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. KC has gotten smaller since he was famous. I'm just saying.
And I seen him. He was here last year or 2 years ago for a concert or something. And he did look quite crackish. And
really?
I was sad.
Quite crackish.
I was sad. I was real sad. Yeah, like he had somebody's DVR in his car right in. Like, let me get 15. And I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a comedian, so I'm not even trying to make jokes.
Man.
I was concerned.
You ain't gotta make no joke. KC look like he breaking people's cars and still stereo.
It didn't look good. It didn't look good, guys.
That's crazy.
Was he at the Riverfest?
Nah, I wish he was though, because I got some questions for that dude. Did you see the video where he was riding the bodyguard's shoulders and he took a lady chicken wing? That's not a black person's activity. We don't eat off other people's plate.
Nah, we definitely don't.
I don't know if her hands was clean.
Or be on people's shoulders.
Yeah.
I mean, well, you know, hey, if you're a grown man and you like, you know, having your nuts on another man's shoulder, I mean, I'm not mad at it. I'm more mad at the man carrying you, but that's a different story.
Wow.
Did he get paid?
So what? Tell everybody why you particularly have these tickets.
Oh yeah, because I'm one of the 4 hosts. You know, on Saturday, all 4 of us will show up. But
well, that's good.
It's actually, you know, they actually just added a 5th host. I always forget to shout him out, but he a homeboy as well. So it's gonna be myself. It's gonna be comedian Rhoda Willis, EP. Also, you got Danger, and they just added Braves Dave as well. So we all gonna be kind of hosting, and on the same day, actually, I gotta be in Niles, Ohio, to headline the show. So I'm probably gonna be splitting about 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
So how did this all come about? How did you get the opportunity? Why is this so exciting for you?
Well, all 4 of us did the Riverfest concert, which was last year. That was the one that got rained on, but it was still pretty lit. And they just pretty much called us back for this one. I mean, I'm excited about it because, I mean, I don't care if it's 2 people, 200 people, 2,000, whatever it is. Anytime I can get on the stage and rock, I'm cool with it.
No doubt.
I perform in small bars. I perform in Funny Bones.
Yes, he does, because he loves us.
Anywhere where anybody want to hear me speak and is willing to laugh is cool with me. Yeah. So I'm excited every time I get to perform.
Yeah, no doubt. Man,
we love Junior because he was, you know, a faithful follower of the Chill.
Yes. Which I think is where we met first. I think the Chill.
You?
Me and him.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Well, you know, that's another thing I try to do. Also, I mean, everywhere in Ohio, I try to rock because you know, artists we got to link together. So, you know, whether it's the Chill or you know somewhere in Youngstown, anybody need me, just holler at me. I ain't hard to find. Damn. I ain't gonna tax you, and chances are I'm gonna bring 2 people that's funnier than the people you know anyway.
Right. Wow. Facts. You heard it first, man. What? So from this is from a comedian standpoint here in the city, man. What is, because you mentioned networking and all that stuff. Is it getting better? Is it about the same, or has it gotten worse?
Well, see, the thing about the comedy game is comedy. You got a lot of secret haters.
Okay.
I just hate some people. I'm not a secret hater. I'll tell you if I don't like it. But in the comedy game, you got a lot of people who kind of book their friends and, you know what I'm saying, they kind of talk bad about other people behind their back. Meanwhile, I'm the type of dude where if I can't do a show, I'm going to refer you to 3 or 4 people or just kind of book it for you because that's just how I was raised. But for some reason, in comedy, it seems to be a lot of drama. And I really ain't with that because, you know, I turned 30 and y'all from a age where, you know, we fought people when we got angry. So I just try to keep it at the jokes, man. All that other stuff, I just leave it for the other cats.
Yeah.
Have you ever encountered a situation where you worked with somebody and they stole your joke or they remixed it?
No, nobody has ever stolen my joke.
The
way you said it, right? That's
right.
Here we
go.
No, nobody has stolen my joke. I've seen jokes get stolen, and that's hard to approach. I've never seen anybody remix any of my jokes either. Now, what I have seen is comics deliver jokes similar to mine, but if you ever seen me perform, all my jokes is fitted for somebody that's 5'6" and about 250 pounds. So if you bite my style, you must be married with 3 kids and fat as hell. That's the only way you're gonna be able to do it. But on the other hand, like I said, though, I've actually seen 2 comics perform at the same show. And the comic went up after the first dude and played the joke he just said. And he said, I'm going to let the crowd decide.
What?
And I thought that was gangster. I thought that was dope. because he approached it way better. I'm uncouth. They would have been totally different. But the way he approached it was dope and professional.
So he replayed.
Well, he had the joke on recorded because it's his joke.
Right.
So what he did was when he got to the stage, he played the joke and he said, "I thought that sounded familiar."
What did everybody do? Well, did they like the first guy?
I mean, it looked like a battle rap. You'd have thought Pusha T just dropped. Right. It was like, oh, that's how it was. It was crazy.
So did they talk later?
They actually fought later.
Oh, that's crazy.
What's crazy is y'all know both of them. I'll tell y'all off air.
Oh, I definitely
I don't spread dirt, but
I want to know.
If you was in the building, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I want to know.
Yeah. All right, now.
Wait, the president.
Now, as I don't know if you still call yourself a local artist or a local comedian here in Columbus, like how do you know or how do you feel like you made it? Like I love to see you talking about other venues that you're at, driving out to shows, people inviting you to things. I've definitely seen, some good things coming out of Funny Bone with you surrounded. But how do you get to where you really want to be? Is it just continuing to do the shows and being invited to Summer 614 and all that type of stuff to get everybody on the radio to hear you, new people that haven't seen you before? How does that go?
As far as getting where I need to be, I don't have a recipe for that quite yet. But when I do, I'll come back and do another interview here.
Oh, we would love that.
Absolutely. As far as what you said about being a local artist, I think that word gets a negative connotation. I think I'm always going to be a local artist. It's a comedian named Ali Sadiq who never left Texas. And the way he explained it was that, instead of being, a fish, how they say, I don't know how he said it, but anyways, what he said was you could be the big fish in the small pond too and let them come to you. So as far as getting out of Columbus and what it takes to make that next step, you just got to be active. Well, first of all, you got to be funny. No matter what your craft is, you got to be good at it. Like, and you can't rap if you can't talk. Well, I mean, I guess it is 2018. You can now. That's a different story.
Conversation on that.
Sure did.
But the bottom line is you want to be skilled. Second thing is you probably want to follow him because, I mean, it ain't no need to go to LA if you can't get Ohio to rock with you.
Right.
So, I mean, and then, know thyself. You got to know where you are as an artist. You got to know what you're worth. You got to know what you're not worth. I see a lot of people price themselves out of opportunities. I see a lot of people in a position to do a great free show and they want to get paid for it because they think they somebody. I've rocked with some of the best comedians in the game. And if one of my homeboys called me and need a favor right now, I'm not even going to ask him for no cash because I love the art. Which brings me to the next point. Love the art. Because if you ain't loving the art, it's going to be times where you want to quit. I did a show in Indiana for 6 people a couple days ago. That's a 3-hour drive. It ain't no sweat off my back, though. It's going to happen sometime. So, I mean, it's all roads lead to dedication. If you dedicate it and you want to make it, even if you don't make it, somebody gonna like you enough to pay you.
No doubt.
Thus mumble rap.
Thus mumble rap. Yeah. Wow, that's some great points.
So what do you do when you get to a point where you feel like you have a block on funny? Because I've heard in the past, I've heard this frequently that a lot of the top comedians or the well-known ones are actually sad people, and that makes me sad. I don't know how that comes about. You find, is it that being so funny all the time is a lot of pressure and it makes you depressed? I don't know how that converts. Why are you sad, but you're also so funny when we see you?
Well, I mean, I can only speak for myself in that department, but I be point blank, which I am a depressed bipolar person. So
wow.
Now I'm just keeping it real. So 9 times out of 10, if you see me, I'm happy because if I'm angry, I withdraw from people and I just won't be around nobody. That's just how I am. So, I mean, as far as how comics are, what they use the stage for, some of us use it for therapy. Some of us use it to get away from our wives. I'm more the therapeutic type. You might notice if you ever go to a smaller version of one of my shows, you're going to hear some jokes that you are not going to hear at Summerfest. You might hear some jokes that you're not going to hear at the Funny Bone because I'm willing to talk about my baby mama in front of 6 people, but I'm not going to trash her in front of 600.
Gotcha. I can dig that.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, that's a great point. I dig that. So what's the word I'm looking for? I guess in this city, you know, the creatives in this city, there's a lot of them. There's some that put in a lot of work, and you can tell the work is put in. There's some that just kind of pop in and out when necessary, or when they trying to get their name to get a buzz. You know what I mean? But in general, because we definitely don't get a lot of comedians through here. That's something we're gonna have to change. We're gonna have Junior head that up. Just put him on blast real quick. But as a comedian who also supports a lot of the creators, because I see you at shows that you don't perform just to support, like you said earlier, which is a huge applause. So from the outside looking in, and as a fan, what are you seeing that you think needs to change, or that you think could be on the up and up as far as the creators in general in the city?
Before I even answer the question, you said one key part. You had mentioned the support I show. A lot of those times when I go to those shows, I don't stay at those shows because I can't because of family obligations. But I do show up just so you can get the door money, so I could buy a drink, because I know what it takes to keep your venue alive. And I know that if people don't come, these venues will die. And as an artist, I know that I am going to need said venues. So anytime you see me at an event and I'm not on, I'm probably only going to be there 15 minutes, but people don't realize it's more than one way as a support. Like, your friend is doing their thing, you can share their Facebook page. If I get 5 likes just because you share something, that's better than you giving me $5, to be honest with you. So I just, you know, anything I can, because I'm a married man with 3 kids, anything I can attend or anything the wife wanted to go with me, I was always raised on, you know, giving the local people the money. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to Kroger's if it's a market around the corner.
Right.
So, I mean, I feel the same way about artists. Like, I mean, I'm not hating on nobody, but I see everybody get pumped up for the K Hart tickets, which is about $85 a pop. And, you know, your average comedian show is going to run about $5. I mean, Carter's Body Bag, what's your average show run?
Yeah.
Man, when I did my show at the Newport, it was $10 a piece, man.
$10 a piece.
And that's at the Newport, by the way.
So
that's expensive.
Right.
So I ain't on his level yet. I'm still in bars, but that's a real live venue. They only want 10 for it. So that's the type I'm a practice what I preach type dude. So that's how I am. Yeah. I haven't actually seen a major act since I've considered myself a part of Columbus art. Period.
Wow. That's crazy. Man,
I like how he said he had a family and had obligations first. That's real, because I'm in the same situation.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier.
I tell everybody when I do shows, like, you need to know my family coming with me. That's my wife and kids.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? I try to do all ages. I know I'm a little hip hop out there, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's what it is. The kids listen to it anyway. So I feel him on that.
I got to give a shout out to this man, though. You had somebody call from Canada?
Man, it was Canada, Baltimore, Massachusetts, Boston.
Yeah, he had a lot of stuff, man.
I can't even get my mom to call me back.
Please definitely give what you up to next, because we kind of got to get out of here. Give what you up to next, and then, of course, social media, how it can be reached, all that good stuff.
First things first, the big show, the Summerfest, this Saturday. Doors open at 3. Make sure you're in the building. As a matter of fact, check me out on Facebook at JR Jr. or JR Jr. Comedy, because I have the only $25 tickets that you can get right now, and I only got like 7 of them. After that, the tickets is $35, $65, and $100. We already discussed the acts. The same night, I'm going to be in Niles, Ohio, at Nick's Lounge headlining. You're going to catch a strong 45 there. Depending on how intimate the crowd is, you know, the more or less jokes about my baby mother. But that's neither here nor there. I'm also I was in a play a couple months ago. If y'all ain't see, Matthias is Matthias and Monet.
Yeah, is that what it was called?
Well, that's what it was called. We some people left it. We kind of changed it up, but right now it's The Haven. So if you could check out The Haven on Facebook, it's actually The Haven Play. We got an amazing cast. We shoot some content right now, so that should be coming at you next month. Every third Saturday, I'm part of the 7th draft. That's actually a poetry collective. We do a poetry slam every third Saturday. I know I'm a comic. I don't have no poems. Don't expect that shit from me. I'm just funny. But I do host it, so you should come out and check that out.
Where's that at?
Right now, they actually don't have a venue for the next one yet. But when we do, I hit you up.
Yeah. Shout out to Noni No. Shout out to Carnage, man. I wish we could have got the freestyle and the other joint in. We got to rock and be considerate of who's coming behind us. Shout out JR Jr. in the building. You know what I mean? For sure, man. Definitely come back. Let's make that happen.
I'm gonna come back, and I got y'all. I'm gonna come back. And since this crew didn't show up, I'm actually working with a bunch of young, hungry comedians right now and taking them on the road. So we'll bring some of them up there. And it's a collective group. I got everything. It's lesbians in the clique, it's white dudes, it's Mexicans, it's black comedy. We hitting everybody. Everybody gonna laugh.
Why you looking at me when you said white dudes?
I didn't look at. Hey,
white people is cool. We like peach too. It's all good.
Man, shout out Whitney Chanel in the building, man. Make sure you check out Table for One on Wednesdays, 7 to 9. You can follow me on Swamp Thing DJ at Instagram, Tiffany L.
Yes, I want to say I'm so excited about everybody that was here. With such an eclectic group.
Yeah.
I love our show, not because it's my show and I'm on it and all that, whatever. I love how many diverse people that we get to talk to, how enlightened I feel after each show by meeting different people and the different things that you guys say on your road to success and what things you're trying to do to bring other people up on their road to success. Like, this is our show that we enjoy doing, but we really enjoy putting on all of you. And Junior, like, especially a shout out to you because I do love you and you have been rocking with me for a long time. And putting like other names, not just your own, in my head and like, you know, in my information about knowing about other comedians and stuff. And I really do appreciate that. So they whack for not coming, you know what I'm saying? But you're dope for like coming and still putting people on. And I'm so excited to watch you grow. Like, seeing you do more and more things makes me very, very proud of you.
I appreciate it. We're going to grow together. And just know, anybody out there, you book me, you booking the crew too. I don't know which two.